Hello, everybody. Welcome back to my Let's Play The Witcher 3. This is Arcade Craig, along here with Geralt. On today's agenda, well, first we're just going to be heading back to speak with Zoltan, let him know what we found out about Dandelion, and we'll see what we get thereafter. So, let's get to it.
How are you keeping, Bobby? Miss your Zoltan, you old buck? What's this? Haven't even drunk her water? Naughty bird. Now repeat. Savory crackers.
And which, of course, we know this to be Philippa. We'll find out. One of my favorite characters in this game. See what we got over here. I think I do need to mix it up and change up Geralt's armors. So I might just go ahead and do that after we speak with Zoltan. And I'll pause the video and select which one I want him to support, maybe. What else we got around here? And as always, pause the screen if you'd like to read the text. One we go, it's the same one we just read. All right. Well, Zoltan, I got news.
Ah, you're back. You met Poppy? She want to start talking any day now.
She's now not a parrot.
Zoltan, venture to say a mage would have trouble turning that owl into a parrot.
Sure you know me that well? Mark my words, she'll be playing Gwent with us in no time. But we were to talk about Dandelion. So, how'd you do? Learn much?
How about you first?
Tell me what you've got first.
A few bruises and a torn doublet. Otherwise, not much a note. He wasn't staying with any of them, and not seen hiding or hair of him in ages. All I learned was a few of Dandelion's pickup lines. Of dubious worth.
Let's hear him.
Let's hear him. I'm all ears.
I know how he wooed a lass studying natural history. Asked her about the habits of trolls. You know where he went with the cook from the Passiflora? The Oxenfurt-Novigrad Road, which is just now being repaired. Made us stare for hours as labourers crushed boulders into cobblestones, trying to pass it off as a romantic outing. I don't know about human women, but that would bore a dwarven lass to tears. He's growing old, that poet of ours.
Maybe. Or maybe he did all that for a reason.
Sounds like you found something out.
Yeah, I think I might have some.
Women on my list hadn't seen Dandelion in a while. All claimed he had been acting strange. Also mentioned he'd been seeing someone else. Thing is, Mystery Woman wasn't on my list.
What's she supposedly like, this lass?
Blonde, from Kovir. A Troberitz, apparently, named Kalinetta or something like that.
That makes it clear as crystal. It's Priscilla. Aye, must be her.
Any idea why she wasn't on the list?
Why wasn't she on the list?
This Priscilla wasn't like the others. I think Dandelion more than fancied her. I think it was fervor.
He lusts after every other woman he meets.
How can I explain? Who does Dandelion love most?
Himself.
Yeah.
Exactly. And she's his mirror image.
Yeah, that's big news.
What can I say? Could be he finally met his match.
She's his match, all right. Maybe more. The laddie's head's on fire. Lassie's got him whirling.
All right. Guess we gotta talk to her.
Priscilla works for the Mummers troupe. Reynard and the Foxen. Whenever they're in town, she performs nightly at the Kingfisher.
Mean we've been sentenced to an evening of poetry?
Must you always? This'll be true poetry, Geralt. You'll see.
Yeah, it's a beautiful song, actually. one of my like. I've actually listened to it like not while in game, just on my own. It's a very lovely song. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and pause the video though while I find the. I don't know. We'll see which gear he ends up with. Let's find out. All right, here we go. I'm gonna have him in the Grandmaster Legendary Ursine armor. He is gonna be using all of those, including the. Oh, I do need to give him the. Change that up for the Ursine as well. But I'm gonna use a Erudite for a little while. Let us that some run. What does that now give him the 6 for 6 bonus though? No, 5 out of 6. Ah man. Why that doesn't count? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I mean that's 6 pieces of Ursine, right? So I wonder why it doesn't count. That's too bad. We're all wearing Ursine on everything, isn't it? Ursine. Yeah. Ah well. That's alright. I still wanna use the Erudite for a while. Give it some run, like I said. And there's the crossbow. Alright. So now what are we up to? Oh yeah, we gotta go look into about Priscilla. Gonna get my bearings.
To puke or not to puke, that is the...
Ooh, yeah, I've been there, bud. The puke is normally the better option. Get it over with, man. Get away from everybody. Try to maintain your dignity somehow. Some took man. I had fun being a young man and partying with my friends, but man, them hangovers definitely make me, I remember those quite well.
Slap a new rice ticks, you're a bigger rag picker than me.
And I did play a round of Gwent with some of them won a Square card, but still,
You should not have come to the city. You'd be better off staying in the trees.
I need still some better cards before I start getting involved in quests that we're gonna need it, you know, to do some good Gwent playing in order to win. All right. This is such a lovely song. We're gonna get shipping that lady who we helped out down in White Orchard this time too.
Should start soon.
And I like Priscilla, she's a good character. But I'll definitely be quiet while the song plays. Such a lovely one.
These scars long have yearned for your tender caress, to bind our fortunes. Damn what the stars are, rend my heart open, then your love profess, a winding, weaving fate to which we both atone. You flee it's the cold to hold you in a heated embrace. You flee, my dream come the morning. Your scent, berries tart, lilac sweet. To dream of raven locks and twisted, stormy, of violet eyes glistening as you leave. I know not if fate would have us live as one, or if by love's blind chance we've been bound. The wish I whispered when it all began, did it forge a love you might never have found? You flee, my dream come the morning. Your scent, berries tart, lilac sweet. To dream of raven locks and twisted, stormy, of violet eyes glistening as you weep.
Gorgeous. Brava. Yep. Give that woman a proper respect. Very lovely. Yeah, there's the lady.
I know him! 'Twas him murdered some Temerian boys back in White Orchard.
Silence, woman. We've come to hear music.
A murderer? There's a war on.
Thanks we
Some
get.
die.
Oh, please, argue this out elsewhere.
Squabbles and rows again. And I was told this was a decent establishment.
Try no get out. He risked his noggin to save someone else's ass.
Save, you say? He murdered folk.
Don't
Fill
let
up his
him
voice
provoke
again.
you.
There's the door. Settle this outside.
Come.
What if we travel to White
Let's
Orchard?
listen to music. Music!
Cultural capital of the world? The fuck it is.
Who's running that inn now? I wonder if we go there.
Permit me to introduce this here's Priscilla, known also as Caladetta, as lovely as she is talented. And this,
With Geralt of Rivia, I know. Dandelion's told me a great deal about you, and I've listened with bated breath. Don't be surprised. After all, doubt I could think of a more fitting subject for a ballad than a witch's love for a sorceress. Or should I say, sorceresses.
Yeah, you know. Yeah, it seems he left nothing out, I'd see.
Seems Dandelion was meticulous in telling my story, down to personal and insignificant details. Did he offer anything about himself, like where he was going?
Splendid. Very funny, truly. So, see you later. Not here. Come with me.
Next, see, Geralt got a haircut.
There a reason for all this sneaking around?
An excellent one. When last I saw Dandelion, he told me he was planning a heist. Siggy Reuben's vault,
sheet up.
and I've not seen him since.
Reuben, who's that?
Reuven. What's he like?
Tall, fat, dangerous as hell.
Limp in his gait, left leg.
Sounds like a lame rock troll.
If trolls were devilishly intelligent and had a flair for crime, yeah, I'd agree.
And I take it, as say I know Zoltan's from the books, and Dijkstra I know is as well. I take it either Zoltan hasn't seen him as Reuben to recognize him, or they never crossed paths in the books, which is what I'm guessing, probably likely. but I don't know. Um, yeah, breaking into a vault. What was Dandelion thinking?
Dandelion breaking into a vault. I'd sooner expect him to choose a life of celibacy.
True. Forgot to pay for his wedding to Passaflora once. And laid awake the next 3 nights worrying about it.
Any idea what got into him? You have debts he needed to pay off?
Claimed he was helping someone. Urgent matter that couldn't wait, he said.
This someone, Dandelion mentioned their name?
No. But if I know Dandelion, it's her name he failed to mention. As he failed to mention her slender waist and ample bosom.
And I take it the heist was a bust.
Let me guess.
Taking a
Attempted
blizzard.
heist was a failure.
Well, he's not driven up in a gilded carriage laden with jewels, so I should think so. I've asked after him everywhere, but it seems an army of tongue-stealing cats has overrun the city. I learned only that he raised a ruckus at Whoreson Jr.'s lair. Then Whoreson's men chased him all over town.
Whoreson Jr. Doesn't ring a bell.
Biggest prick in Novigrad. Not literally, but...
Got it. You're not a fan. But what did he do to you?
Try the whole town. He's one of 4 bosses who control the city's underworld. The others being Siggy Reuven, Carlo the Cleaver Varese, and the King of Beggars.
A rascal. At least they didn't cross the church as well. Bring that venerable institution into it. We'd be in deep then.
I say I do like Zoltan's voice actor. I think he does a great job, but sometimes he's at least to my ears, he seems to mumble. But I think he does a good job. Just every now and then it seems to me like he mumbles, which as someone who's been known to mumble, that'd be me. Yeah, it looks like I gotta rescue Dandelion once again.
Here I go again, rushing to Dandelion's rescue. He ought to pay me a salary.
Wherever he is, I sincerely doubt he's in the mood for jokes. Nor am I, in fact.
Relax, I'll get him out of this. Gotta talk to this Whoreson first. And Siggy Reuven. Know where I might find them?
I don't know about Whoreson, but Reuven runs a bathhouse. Careful though. He's a dangerous character.
So am I.
I don't doubt it. But Dandelion's not. I beg you to hurry. Let me know as soon as you learn anything.
Well, I've got bugger all to do here. Heading back to the Rosemary. Got Poppy to feed. And then I suppose I'll wait. See if our warbler don't come home on his own. Take care now.
I'm gonna try talking to you. Hold on.
Zoltan?
Get out.
Yep, I thought that might get awkward talking to you through the door. Okay, I'll let you go through, and then I'm gonna try talking to you again.
Nice talking to you, Zoltan. See you later.
Let's get a better position here.
Zoltan?
Get out.
Saw pyres burning in the main square earlier.
Saw burning pyres when I arrived in Novigrad.
Yes, Felicia Corey, a sorceress that was. The crowd came for the other one that day. And Doppler, crafty wee bugger who'd spent years masquerading as Chappelle, commander of the Temple Guard. It was Caleb Menge who exposed him, executed him, and promptly took his post.
Met that Doppler years ago, just after he'd assumed Chappelle's identity and form. Wasn't all that surprised when the Church of the Eternal Fire turned tolerant to freaks, opened up a bit to magic and mages.
Well, that's all changed now. Every mage who came here seeking refuge is now caught in a trap.
Any thoughts on why anyone hasn't taken Novigrad just yet?
You've been in town a while. Maybe you can tell me. Radovid and Emir. Why hasn't either taken the city?
Excellent question. I believe I can clear the mystery up for you. War requires resources, wherewithal. Novigrad's a large port with a powerful fleet and a treasury overflowing with gold. All that makes it a tasty morsel. Tempting for both Redania and Nilfgaard.
I understand. The city's walls are high. Its arsenals are full of weapons.
Then you don't understand much. True, a siege be a long and grueling affair, but more importantly, everything that's valuable in Novigrad could disappear faster than a mayfly's dream. The Big Four's made it known that should things come to a head, the fleet's flambeau, and any assault on the city sure to touch off riots, during which the church's coffers could very well be looted bare. So, anyone wanting Novigrad's wealth, its ships, has no choice but to deal with its criminal underworld.
Which we, of course, are going to be dealing with here real soon. And what do you know about the Big Four?
What can you tell me about Novigrad's underworld?
Got one concept for you. The Big Four. Siggy Reuven, the King of Beggars, Cleaver, and Whoreson Jr. What do you call a triumvirate, but with 4 individuals?
No idea.
Well, there are 4, and they've carved the city into spheres of influence. Nothing happens without them knowing about it and approving it. Rumor is Whoreson recently quarreled with the others, but I know nothing more.
What exactly are you doing here?
Novigrad doesn't seem like a safe place anymore. What's keeping you here?
I was keen on starting my own enterprise, but nothing came of it. Nevertheless, I took on some debt. Got to pay it back now. I'd like to blame it on the war or human treachery, but the truth is, I've got my own thick skull to blame. Rather not dwell on it, Geralt, if you don't mind.
We'll be helping you soon enough, and I'll play you some Gwent later on. Anyway, good talking to you, Zoltan.
Nice talking to you, Zoltan. See you later.
And that's first. Nope.
On your way? Or will you stay longer?
If you've got. Oh, things gonna get jittery again here. Kind of funky. I end up having to see, especially when I get outside, how things are. Anyway, let's talk to Priscilla here real quick.
Geralt!
So, how'd you meet Dandelion?
Tell me, you and Dandelion, how'd you meet?
At a poetry tourney in Ellendale. Naturally, I'd already heard much about Master Dandelion. And it proved true. At first, I thought him a bloated, narcissistic buffoon.
Just at first.
Only cows don't change their minds. I changed mine when he came to congratulate me. Never expected he could lose so graciously. Dandelion can be irritating, I shan't deny it. Yet, I also know he can be fair and noble at times. Well, I very much doubt I could bear to have him around were it not so.
I see. I get it.
Alright, well, pleasure to meet you, Priscilla.
Take care now.
I will say for that crowd that was hearing her sing and whatnot, I'd have to imagine that back in those days, man, what a absolute, like, just treasure it would be to hear lovely music. I mean, we're so used to it nowadays where, of course, hearing pretty much our favorite song is just a few clicks away, right? It didn't, you hear music all the time, and to actually hear it, I would imagine that's got to be quite the, quite, like I said, quite the treasure, quite something to be. I don't know. I think it'd be and you couldn't, like, when you hear your favorite song, you couldn't keep, when you first hear a song that you love, you just keep playing it until you burn it out on yourself for a while. But like, it would just be so few and far between, man. But anyway, I got something over here to click on. Whoop. All right. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and save. They say we'll soon be finding out if I'm getting that weird glitch again. It seems like it's acting really steady, and if it is, I'll have to exit the game. I'll pause the video and we'll pick that right back up. It won't be nothing for you guys.
See that? Murdered half the folk of White Orchard, that
You
one.
must sweat
Yeah, I'm not like
Stay
most.
longer.
Yep.
Far safer with you around.
Oh man.
White
All right, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and pause the video, see if I can fix this. Okay, we're back. Had to exit the game, come back in. It seems that things are back to normal, but hopefully that holds. As I am glad that seems to resolve it, but I'm
The
not
thinking
sure what's
customer
causing
will
it.
see right away I've got the best deals
What do we
this
need to
side
do
of the
here?
Pontar.
Yeah, we need to talk to Ziggy Rubin. All right. So
I'm knackered.
let's go back towards the way we
I'd buy
were.
tomorrow what you can buy today.
Through here. Excuse me there, horsey.
Watch where you step.
Yeah, Dijkstra is also just one of my favorite characters too. As I say, we'll talk about the mission, the state of play, and how that resolves as we're getting through that. But for now,
Good thing
I
we'll leave
I
soon.
do really like this character. I hear he's terrific in the book too. Very intelligent dude. Let me get a save.
Anybody there? Open up.
What's the fuss? The bathhouse is closed.
Need to talk to the owner. I know he's here.
I'm not sure that matters, as he's terribly busy.
Yeah, I don't care. Need to see him.
Tell him Geralt of Rivia wants to talk to him.
I cannot promise Mr. Reuben will have time to see you.
Want a bed?
Very well, I shall try. Please wait.
Siggy Reuven cordially invites you to join him. I'm happy. The meeting is in the baths. We will pass through the dressing room so you can leave your clothes.
Let's go.
You may disrobe here. Your equipment will be safe.
What a pain in the ass. I'm glad they do just make it one click, but
Siggy Reuven awaits in the next room.
I always hate when you're stripped of your gear, man. Never a fan of that.
Hey, Whitehead. Nice bum you have.
Why, thank you.
He doesn't blush. Them to shove it up the corpse's arse.
Unlike Geralt, I blush very easily. Even when I don't mean to notice.
We're wasting time, and this is a simple matter. Poor son got an invite, chose not to come. I'll show you what he thinks of us.
I always say that as all my life, man. I blush super easily, like not even feeling like embarrassed or anything. Just when attention's brought to me, all of a sudden, all people be like, "Man, you're turning bright red."
Easy, Cleaver. Orson Jr.'s a dead man. I'll have my scribe send you a notice.
You don't have a scribe. And we'll eliminate Junior when, and only when, all of us say aye. Reuven, your guest.
Why the fuck you let him in here? Because I want to talk to him. This is Geralt of Rivia.
Good to see you again.
As always, I'm out the swiving loop. Who the fuck are you?
Yeah, Reuben can introduce me.
Think I'll let your host introduce me.
He's a witcher. The very one who first foiled an attempt on Foltest's life, and then killed that monarch.
Allegedly. But I didn't kill Foltest. And hello to you too, Dijkstra, Reuven, whatever they call you these days.
Last we met, Geralt thrashed me silly and crushed my ankle. I really wonder what he's got in store this time.
Got intruders. Someone just snuck inside the bathhouse. Several men.
What the fuck's he on about? Ploughing fortune teller?
Assassins! Please!
Bloody hell. I fucking knew it.
Any weapons tucked away?
Just a few. First ever party with my prick hanging out. All right, come on.
All sons
We need one alive.
Rumble time! Stop walking into his soul!
And I can't imagine how vulnerable you must feel though fighting just in a towel.
Not too late to surrender.
At Abby.
Good work, gents. Terribly sorry for that incident. My security failed. I'll get to the bottom of who, why, and how. They were whoreson scum. That's the bottom of who and how right there.
Don't start that again. Especially not in front of our guest.
Who pranced in right before they attacked. Coincidence? Why do I doubt it? Let's give him a chance to explain.
It does look kind of bad. I grant you that. First of all, long time no see, Dijkstra.
How are you, Reuven? Disappeared for a few years there, only to reappear here in Novigrad?
Oh, I've been here, there. Spent some time in Zerrikania, matter of fact.
What did you do in the desert?
Sought oneness with nature. Magical place, really. But I missed civilization, so I'm back. Aim to plant roots in Novigrad, become a respected citizen. And who knows, someday, maybe even a town councillor.
I don't believe I know your friends. Well, I kind of vaguely know one of them anyway.
Not gonna introduce me to your friends?
Good thing happens not here. He tanned the hide on my ass for being so rude. Francis Bedlam you know, but then who's not heard of this patron of the fine arts and supporter of entrepreneurs of limited initial means? And the dwarf's Carlo Veres, known also as Cleaver. Carlo's in entertainment, mostly.
Well, I gotta find this Whoreson dude.
I'm looking for Whoreson Jr.
Interesting. What do you want with him?
Yep, I'm gonna, well, we'll see how, for me, I'm fine with Geralt being somewhat vague, but giving them a little bit, but we'll see how much he confides.
Junior's gonna help me find someone.
Whoreson's not helped a soul in all his miserable life.
I'll ask him nicely.
See, Cleaver? Perhaps if you'd not called Junior an uncle fucker and asked him nicely, he'd have showed up today. Gentlemen, you out of your fucking minds? A chat session? Whoreson's out to get us, and he'll succeed eventually. We've got to kill him first. So by all means, you sit here, soak, fart, and watch the bubbles rise, while I send my boys to Whoreson's hidey holes. They'll make some noise, flush the bugger out. And you, geriatric, or whatever your ploughing name is, wanna find Whoreson? Find me first.
Oh, geriatric. Yeah, probably pretty suiting, since Geralt's like 100 years old or however. Well, I do hope I find him before he does, because yeah, I need to speak with him.
I need to find Whoreson. Now looks like I gotta get to him before Cleaver does.
Cleaver won't find him easy. Junior's good at hiding. He's got peasant smarts.
Look at the time. Good luck in your search, Witcher.
I'll call on you tomorrow, Francis. We'll finish our chat.
So how about we get dressed?
Sure. Then we'll talk. In private. Right mess that was. Never thought I'd be glad to see the man responsible for my taking frequent baths.
If you're any cleaner for it, gotta say it was worth breaking your ankle.
It healed poorly. Can you believe it? I must soak it in hot water at least 6 times a day now. Failing that, it bloody pounds like the bells of Beauclair at dawn.
I am curious about this confrontation that Geralt jacked up his ankle on. Like, obviously things ended on extremely bad terms there. I mean, obviously Geralt did kill him, but still hobbled him greatly. That's going to affect him the rest of his life. So I wonder why Geralt came. Well, I take it Geralt didn't know that Reuben was going to be Dijkstra for sure until he laid eyes on him. But still, I mean, like, the fact that he wasn't ready to kill Geralt right away, but I guess it kind of speaks so that Dijkstra maybe can be professional when he has to be here. He sees a potential, ally here in Geralt that can maybe get things done that he needs to get done. So that's why he's holding back too. But no, I'm sorry to hear that. Even though I'm sure Geralt did have his reasons.
Sorry to hear that.
You're sorry? Well, consider it resolved then. Now, mind showing some added compassion could mean a miraculous recovery to me.
Listen, Reuben. No, Dijkstra. Just not in the mood for your code names, passwords, and other bullshit. I'm here on specific business. If you want to listen, listen. If not, I'd rather you spared me your wit and threw me out now.
What's the harm? Talk.
Think Cleaver will find Whoreson?
He might not. But he'll burn down half the city trying. What waste? Leave him to it, I say. Work alone.
Any ideas?
Junior's got areas of the city where he's strong. Penetrate them, look around. But be discreet. None of this speed and fury and swinging your steel cock about.
Your colleagues have any idea about your past?
Your partner's aware of your past? They know you're Sigismund Dijkstra, former head of Redanian intelligence?
Cleaver, Bedlam and Junior. Well, I'd call them my partners if we'd built a mill to grind flour for the folk of nearby hamlets. But we just need to stay out of each other's ways. Agree from time to time. That doesn't make us partners. Do they know who I am? Was. Bedlam, sure. The others most likely suspect. But we just don't talk about it. No need to.
Yeah, that makes sense. So you're looking to avoid having a war with Whoreson? Why?
Pretty clear you and Bedlam don't want a war with Junior. Why?
Let me tell you what I told King Vizimir time and time again. War doesn't solve any problems. It breeds trouble. Trouble you then have to solve by other means. Make no mistake, someone's behind Whoreson's actions. I'll not end him until I know who.
Tell me about Whoreson. What's he own? Where's he strong at?
Makes sense to ask around, I guess. Junior might be in hiding, but he's got to be collecting income. Couldn't afford to cut himself off.
Gambling. That's his big earner. Junior controls the largest casino in town. I'll never forget. Hierarch Hemmelfart raised all kinds of hallowed hell there once. Bugger bet and lost his ruby ring. Then there's the arena in the city's bowels. Betting scheme generates near as much as the casino. They're always looking for hired muscle there. Suppose you could always search Whoreson's house. Though I doubt you'll find him there. Maybe some clue, though.
Alright, well, first of all, casino, where is it?
Where's Junior's casino?
Near the Temple Watch Towers. Whoreson's got naught to do with the casino officially, so careful what you say. Try not to arouse any suspicions.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to do a play of Gwent here coming up. Maybe the next session. That's what I'll be doing. Because before I do that, I want to hopefully be able to win a round or two. I think you can only win two. Then they basically ready to beat the shit out of you. But yeah, I need to really get after it with the Gwent. And how do I find the arena?
Arena sounds promising. Where's that?
Sewers beneath Gildorf, but you'll have to enter through the pits, endure the stench of poverty on the way. Now, Junior loves a good fight. Wager he'd give a lot to see a real Witcher in action.
Yeah, that arena's the place we were kind of looking at when we were trying to find the vampire underneath there. It was kind of near the hospital, near the school. It's over in that area. And where's he got this house at?
Mentioned Horson's got a house. Where is it?
Solid townhouse on Temple Isle, just on the other side of the bridge. Wouldn't wager me knickers on finding him there. Junior's not that stupid.
All right. Well, time I went to go look for Horson.
See if I can't find Horson at the casino or the arena. Might talk to Cleaver as well, though.
Do what you will. Just be cautious. Horson's expecting payback, I've no doubt.
Thanks for your help, Dijkstra.
Just go, Witcher. And if you can't find the slimy bastard, come and see me. I know him well. Might figure something out.
I guess we'll go ahead and ask, you in contact with Radovid?
You in contact with Radovid?
See, you're as witty as ever. No, I'm not in contact with him. I prefer it remained that way.
Never quite forgave you for conspiring with Philippa Eilhart?
Radovid doesn't forgive. Not anything. Not anyone. And especially not the sorceress of the lodge.
You got that right. Any news on Philippa?
Philippa Eilhart. Had any news?
Just good.
Meaning?
After Radovid popped her eyes out, she disappeared without a trace. If I've any luck, she's finally eating dirt.
Thought you two were close.
We were, until Philippa sent assassins after me.
Philippa, in this one, she won't have her eyes missing. She'll have her eyes. But that's still a ways away till we actually find her. But Master Spy to Master Criminal. Definitely an interesting progression there.
From Master Spy to Master Criminal. Interesting progression.
Why? Truth be told, they're awfully similar. Both about maintaining a net of informers, being tough in negotiations, bribing officials, the occasional assassination. Same old shit.
Yeah, except you used to do that in the name of some ideal. And now?
Now I've decided I've slaved enough for ideals. It's time I work for myself. And thus far, it's been going rather well.
Well, I'll go ahead and ask him. You know, do you have any idea what happened to Dandelion?
Listen, Dandelion's missing. Any idea what might have happened to him?
Same thing that happens to anyone who steps on Junior's toes.
Meaning?
He's surrounded by splendid virgins who ply him with sparkling wine and pastries stuffed with nightingales' tongues. Come, Geralt, what do you think's happened to him? I reckon he's at the bottom of the Pontar, trussed up with the strings of his own mandolin.
Loot.
Far as I'm concerned, he might as well be rotting down there with a goddamn trombone.
Yeah. So what about you? You have any beef with him?
You wouldn't happen to have a bone to pick with Dandelion, would you?
Course I do.
You serious?
Dead serious. Dandelion published a sonnet recently. Second stanza, the shit uses paired couplets instead of an inserted rhyme. Surely you understand how deeply offended the poetry lover in me was.
Oh, of course.
The bastard shan't get away with it.
I was being serious.
As am I when I say I have exactly no time to worry about your gigolo boyfriend. Got me own problems. Problems you might be able to help me with. And And if you did, why then I might be inclined to ask after Dandelion, establish what happened to him.
And you'll pay me on top of that, right?
I'll get paid on top of that, right?
Nothing for free, eh? Did you bargain this hard when Emma wanted to hire you?
Yeah, so obviously he knows. So who told you?
Who told you?
What do you mean, who? Emma did. I could never reveal my sources to you or anyone else. It would be fucking unprofessional. But we've chatted enough. Yeah, I'll pay you. Count on it. So, can I count on you?
Yeah, maybe I can help. What do you need?
Maybe I can help. What do you need?
I'd rather show than tell. Picture's worth 1,000 words and all that tripe. Ah, and you do realize, if you say anything about what you see here to anyone, it'll mean a razor between your ribs.
Figured as much.
Excellent. One last request. Oh, let's call it what it is. A command. Don't draw your sword unless I ask you to. Be so kind as to follow me.
Oh, down you go, girl. I like Bart.
Oh, Bart! Not again!
Bart.
Yeah, Bart.
Bart, stop that! Now!
Bart, mad. Bart makes Ziggy lose, Jonathan.
Beating your head against the wall won't change that.
Bart, her. Bart, less thinky. Bart, less thinky. Bart, sadler.
Where'd you get the troll?
Where'd you get the troll?
From Zerrikania. Won him. Card game with a camel merchant.
Your jokes are getting better by the minute.
See me smiling? I'm dead serious.
But I bumpy horses. Hot there. Siggy but take. Good Siggy.
Bumpy horses. Why'd you bring him here?
Don't seem to have trouble communicating with the troll. Why'd you bring me down here?
Take note of that hole. We'll come back to it later. And see that door? Vault behind it, until recently filled with Novigrad crowns and countless other valuables.
But God, then boom! Chorfun go!
Translating into common, someone fucking made off with nearly 20 tons of my gold and all the lighter stuff. And you will help me get it back.
That's a lot of gold. You can't handle this yourself, huh?
Why don't you handle this? Gotta have connections in the underworld. What do you need a witcher for?
The gold wasn't mine alone. See, I run a members-only savings club, a bank for the initiated. For reasons that should be obvious, I prefer it if my temporary liquidity problems remained private. So I need an outsider.
How do you know you can trust me?
I don't. Counting on your survival instinct. Slip up, and I'll kill you. Feed you to Bart.
But sorry. But job that good.
Yep, I'll help you.
Fine.
You're not exactly bursting with enthusiasm.
Witcher mutations. They strip us of emotion. I'd be jumping for joy otherwise. All right. Ought to look around. But first, some questions.
I'm all ears.
What are we saying was the value?
How much was it all worth? Got an approximate idea?
Why the fuck do you care? Figuring your finder's fee. Don't get your hopes up.
Know you too well for that. Just prefer to know what I'm looking for.
3 crates of Nilfgaardian florins, a chest of emeralds, rubies and topazes, silver candlesticks and platters. I could go on.
Shiny, careful. Oh, God.
Any witnesses? Or just Bart?
Anyone see what happened?
Other than Bart? No. And the vault's location is known only to the treasure's co-owners. Well, and the thieves.
What about upstairs? Anything unusual happen in the bathhouse the day of the break-in?
No. Happen swears it was calm as ever. The usual customers, no incidents. Bloody bucolic.
And just ask the obvious, of course. So the thieves got through the hole, huh?
Take it the thieves got in through the hole behind you.
You're a regular fucking master sleuth.
Ain't I just?
Any other brilliant deductions you want confirmed? The year, maybe? Bloody name of Redania's king?
No, but I am wondering, for instance, how that hole got there.
Hole no. Boom. Hole. Bad look won't go. Bad look no. Only sleep. Bad shoes. Head falls.
I think the boom's pretty clear, but nevertheless, well, first ask about the bad mushrooms. What do you mean?
Bad mushrooms? What's that about?
Pop's mold. The spores are highly toxic. One whiff and you're dead. Unless you're a troll, that is.
Yes. Bad. Bad troll.
Not talking to you, dimwit. Where was I? Ah, mold spores. They cover the walls of the sewers other side of the vault. Actually thought it was a good thing, you know? A bit of extra protection. Thieves found a way through it.
Bart, you see them?
Bad through hole. Once see boom. Got what? Breathe. Shroom. Sleep go. Your phone gone. Bad troll.
Now. Stiff upper lip.
Oh yeah, can you tell me about the boom?
Boom. Can you elaborate?
Boom. Big. This like.
I'll elaborate. Explosion. Big enough to blow that fucking hole in the wall, separating the vault from the sewers.
Gotten pretty good at communicating with this troll.
Lots of prior experience. Worked with idiots my whole life.
Yeah, I suppose so. Alright. And I take it you've tried to track down these thieves.
Try to track down the thief yourself?
Of course. I had this lummox Fonce, thick enough not to ask questions. We knocked back some Pop's antidote and entered the sewers. Soon after, I returned alone.
What happened?
Lad started belching something horrendous. I mean, burps with so much mass the walls shook. Told him, Fonce, stop. You're in the presence of a count. Well, former count, but still. And then he puked up. Up came most of the antidote. Lost his protection. Tried to pull him out. Then I heard a bubbling. Something crawled out of the water. I value the lives of my men, I do. But I value my own even more. Dropped Fonce and ran like hell.
What kind of something?
Mind describing this something that crawled out of the water?
No. Doesn't mean I can, though. Air in the sewer's thick with spores. Can hardly see a thing down there.
Must have noticed something. Was it...
No! Didn't notice a fucking thing. Didn't do a taxonomic field analysis either. I know it's an inconvenience to you, but I felt I should get the hell out of there as fast as I could.
Alright, well, I gotta look around them sewers.
Should look around the sewers. Got any more of that Pop's antidote?
I've a few vials left. Got the formula too. Disgusting swill, to be honest. It'll save your life. Here.
Thanks.
You've naught to thank me for, literally. You're no good to me if you suffocate. Listen, I'll be upstairs if you need me. Sight of this empty vault's giving me an ulcer. Good luck to you.
Alright, I'll try talking to Bart a little more here.
Hey Bart, got a minute?
Minute. But no minute, God. But rocks, God. Rocks want?
I mean a minute to talk.
You mean? But nice.
One more time. Can we talk?
Siggy you like. Talk me with.
Hey, why do you like Siggy so much?
Why do you like Siggy so much?
Siggy good. Siggy can't take part.
He locked you up, alone, underground. Don't get bored down here? Not much to do.
When but not much do. But think. Lots.
I can insult you. What do you think about?
What about, if you don't mind my asking?
Rocks.
Of course.
Rocks.
Rocks interesting.
I mean, they can be, I suppose. You're into geology. You notice anything strange before the break-in?
Anything suspicious happened before the robbery?
Suspicious. But no understand.
Something not normal. Something strange. Maybe you saw, felt, heard something?
Yeah. But here. His.
And where'd that hissing come from?
The hissing. Where did it come from?
But his here in love tree.
What?
Where but turdy dump.
Turkey dump, huh? So the hissing, it sounded like a snake?
What kind of hissing was it? Like a snake?
No. His other. Not animal all that.
Right. So, like what?
Like... rock?
A hissing rock.
Let's talk about something else.
All right. Let's change the subject.
Good. But time God. Chorfun go. But God now nothing.
I get it. Don't get your head down, bud. All right. Good talking with you there, Bart.
Thanks for your help. So long.
Long. Long.
Easy there, Bart. All right. I'm going to go ahead and... First of all, let's get a save. And I'm curious to see the new game plus. Do I already have yeah, it's already applied. Okay. They gave us the formula, so I'm wondering, can I make it?
Edges curled out. Something inside blew it wide open. Wall too. Most drain pipes seem to converge here.
Anything in here at all? Take a few of his coins. He won't definitely gonna notice now. Huh. Up. All right.
Pipe's great. Explosion crumpled it like a piece of paper. And there's mortar on the bars. So it was in place at the time of the explosion. Blast tore it from the wall. No traces of magic. This was no spell. It was a bomb. Now why am I not finding pieces of it? Could be the current swept them away. Bits of pipe clear over here. Must have been one powerful blast. Shouldn't go any further without taking that antidote. And I thought Witcher's potions were vile. Fine grating. Couldn't push much through that. Drowners.
Erudite.
The thug Dijkstra hired. Dijkstra didn't mention anyone else. Must be one of Dandelion's crew. Vomit everywhere. Guess he had the antidote too. Couldn't keep it down any more than the other guy. Need to burn the corpses. Otherwise, drowners will never stop congregating.
Does that include that guy's corpse back there? I just need to throw that they had maybe, I don't know. Drowners, huh?
What now, you piece of filth?
That apple's gotta be delicious off the ground in here.
Bottom of a container. Silver cylinder, most likely. Runes etched in the bottom. It's warped, probably by the explosion. Bomb part. Must be. Smells like wyvern oil and caramel. That'd be it down here. Time to see Dijkstra.
You get a little bit more about finding their escape out here.
Gold coin. Trail ends here. Dandelion must have loaded the treasure onto a boat.
Would be smart. Don't know if there is anything said beyond just that what he did there, but let's look. Don't look like there's anything more.
Geralt of Rivia, I am.
Who's speaking to me there? We he is sleeping. I was gonna see if we speak to him further, but okay. I'm thinking if I'll just go ahead and end it right here. Let me see. Yeah, I think we've gone long enough. We'll continue along these with Dijkstra here, continuing with this investigation. See where that leads. We'll also I'm gonna do a bit of Gwent plan in the next episode as well. So if I have to kind of travel around to pick up some let me interact with whatever's flowing there. Then that's what we'll do. But I'm gonna go ahead and to finish up the investigation with him, do some Gwent, and start to look for Horson as well. So that's on the next one. This episode should debut the day after Thanksgiving. So I hope you all had a good one. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope Future Me did too. Anyways, I thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate it. If you enjoyed it, please hit the like button, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Continue to follow along here in Geralt's journey to The Witcher 3. I appreciate it so much, you guys. I'll catch y'all on the next one. Later.